Some people will never see your worth, not because you don't have value, but because they weren't meant to. You could have poured your heart out, given them the best of you, and still, they would have looked right past it, not out of accident, but because something, call it fate, call it God, made sure they couldn't see you clearly. That blindness wasn't your punishment, it was your protection. Imagine if they had recognized your worth, but didn't have the maturity, respect, or strength to handle it. They would have mishandled your heart, chipped away at your spirit, and convinced you to shrink yourself just to fit into their small world. So instead, life placed a veil over their eyes. It kept your light hidden from them, not because it wasn't shining, but because they were never meant to hold it. It wasn't your loss, it was theirs, and it was always meant to be that way. They thought you'd always be there, that your kindness was something they could lean on without ever giving back. They mistook your patience for weakness and your love for obligation. But the moment you walked away, everything began to change. Not for you, but for them. For you, it was a step into peace. For them, it was the start of a slow, gnawing realization that they had let go of something they could never replace. At first, they may have brushed it off, convinced they could find someone else, that you weren't that rare. But time has a way of clearing the fog. Little by little, the memories come back. Not the big arguments or dramatic moments, but the quiet things. The way you listened without judgment. The way you cared without keeping score. The way you showed up when you didn't have to. And that's when it hits them. They didn't just lose someone. They lost the person who made them feel safe, understood, and seen. But that chapter is closed. No matter how many times they replay it, the ending will always be the same. You're not coming back. Not because you're bitter, but because you've learned that peace is worth more than proximity to someone who can't value you. Once you know your worth, you stop offering discounts. And here's the thing, they were never supposed to be your destination. They were a chapter, a lesson, a mirror, showing you exactly what you will and will not accept in your life. They were proof that even when someone can't see your value, you still have it. Their blindness didn't dim your light. It simply made room for someone who will walk into your life and never let it go unnoticed. Somewhere out there, someone is being prepared for you. Someone who will look at you and see exactly what they've been praying for. They'll handle your heart with the kind of care it's always deserved. They won't make you guess where you stand. They won't wait until you're gone to recognize what they had. And when that person arrives, you'll see why it never worked out with the ones who couldn't see you. Meanwhile, the ones who missed their chance will sit in their regret. They'll wonder why they didn't treat you better. They'll search for a way to fill the space you left, but it won't work. Every new connection will feel shallow compared to what you gave them. That emptiness isn't your problem, it's their consequence. And you won't need to lift a finger to make them feel it. Your life will move forward without their presence weighing you down. You'll find yourself laughing more, dreaming bigger, feeling lighter. And while they're stuck in the loop of what ifs and could have beens, you'll be building something real, something lasting. The most powerful thing you can do is live well without them. That's the kind of peace that doesn't need to be announced. It speaks for itself. One day, they might finally see you for who you are. They might finally realize that you were the rare one, the once-in-a-lifetime soul they let slip away. But by then, it will be too late. You'll already be standing in a place they'll never reach, surrounded by people who value you for exactly who you are. And in that moment, you'll understand that it all happened exactly the way it was meant to. Because the truth is, they couldn't see your worth, and they weren't supposed to.